We like to imagine love as eternal, that if it's real, it lasts forever. But what if that belief is wrong? What if the beauty of love isn't in how long it lasts, but in the fact that it doesn't? Think about it. Everything in life changes. The seasons shift. The tides move. Even the stars are dying, slowly, silently. So why would love be any different? Still, we resist. We try to trap love in permanence, in vows, in promises, in memories frozen in photographs. But love isn't a thing you can hold. It's not a possession. It's not a conclusion. It's a moment. A spark in time that burns bright and then moves on. This doesn't make love meaningless. It makes it sacred. Because if love were permanent, we might take it for granted. But knowing it could end, that gives every touch, every glance, every goodbye weight. It turns a shared laugh into a miracle, a warm silence into a cathedral. The ancient Greeks had many words for love. One of them, agape, meant a selfless, unconditional love. Not because it was endless, but because it asked for nothing in return. That kind of love doesn't cling. It doesn't demand. It doesn't promise forever. It just says, I see you, in this moment, as you are, and that is enough. The problem is, we live in a world obsessed with possession. We want love to be secured, guaranteed, predictable. We want to label it, protect it, make it stay. But in doing so, we sometimes kill what made it beautiful in the first place. You see, love is like a bird. If it lands in your hand, you're lucky. But if you squeeze it too tightly, you crush it. Let it sit. Let it sing. And when it flies away, know that it was never yours to begin with, only shared, briefly, wonderfully. Some people will walk into your life and love you with a kind of depth that changes you forever, but they won't stay. They're not meant to. They were the fire you needed when you were cold, the mirror you needed when you were lost. Love in that form is not failure. It's transformation. Even the people who stay, they change. You change. And the love between you will shift again and again, sometimes deeper, sometimes quieter, sometimes fading. But that's not the tragedy. That's the cost of being alive. That's the price of feeling. So don't fear the end of love. Fear not feeling it when it's there. Fear the moments you waste trying to make it last forever, instead of tasting it while it's still warm in your hands. Love isn't made stronger by permanence. It's made sacred by presence. To love is to risk, to open your heart fully, knowing it might break, but also knowing that even if it ends, it was worth it. One day, the people you love will be gone, or you will. This isn't cruel, it's reality. And in that reality is something strangely beautiful. The knowledge that this moment, this breath, this laugh, this held hand, will never come again. So treat it like the miracle it is. You don't have to hold on forever. You just have to be here, fully, honestly, vulnerably, now. Because love doesn't need to last forever to be real. It just needs to be felt, given, received, while it still lives. So love bravely. Let it end if it must. Let it go when it needs to. But never forget. The ending doesn't erase the love. It proves it was real. So if you're grieving a love that ended, don't rush to erase it. Don't shame yourself for feeling it still. Let it echo. Let it haunt you a little. That echo is proof you were alive with someone once. And that's not something to regret. That's something to honor. Love doesn't vanish. It imprints. It weaves itself into the corners of who you are. Maybe you laugh a little differently now. Maybe you see the world with softer eyes. Maybe you learned what you will never settle for again. All of that is love's residue, Not the kind you wash off, but the kind that shapes you. So let it end. Let it hurt. Let it teach. And when you're ready, open the window again, not to replace what was, but to welcome what might be. Because love isn't a single chapter. It's the ink running through every page. And the story is far from over. And maybe that's what love was always meant to do. Not to last forever, but to awaken something eternal within you. A tenderness, a depth, a capacity to feel that you didn't know you had until love touched you and then let you go. So carry it, not like a weight, but like a light you now know how to shine.
If this made you pause, if you're drawn to deeper truths and quiet strength, then you're in the right place. Like, subscribe, and keep exploring with us. See you in the next one.